their first of the half.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Pryor. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. And here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Kromenhoek. He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Send the back in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Contact as he let the ball go. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up the second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Jennings. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Mississippi State, 0.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He's looking deep down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Look out, off and running. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag now. This might be coming back. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
To the air, it's Sorsby. Thrown to the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. It's a shovel pass, caught. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. The Bearcats come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, Chris, we call games every single week. It's not very often you see teams lose yards like this and then get right back to the line and go up-tempo. Let's see if it works out.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They're going to run it here. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. Well, Kirk, Cincinnati has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field and ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield. It's Sorsby. On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using his legs. It's Pryor. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Caught near the sticks. It's Pryor. Touchdown, Bearcats. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense clicking now, Cook, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Mississippi State, 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back, it's Cromenhoek. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Catch made in space. Look out. Here he goes. The 30. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Gets made on the out route. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Looks like the Bearcats with first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Jones. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A scoop and score, and this place is going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass, it's Sorsby. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion on first down makes it second and 10 from the 47. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bearcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Mississippi State, 20.
Returner decides to field it. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scanning the field. It's Cromenhoek. He'll throw it now. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, he spins free. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Bearcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's hit as he throws it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
44, Mississippi State, 20.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Look out, he's loose. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. But he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. Defense is coming after him. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made after a big game. Ball moves to the 21. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Mississippi State, 28.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Now rolling out to his left. Takes a deep shot down the middle. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. In the clear at the 25. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Kermanhoek. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Walker. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Looking to throw again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Bearcats. They were not going to catch him that time. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football.
It's a fake PAT looking to throw for it. It's picked off short of the end zone. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. The 20. Inside the 10. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. And it's caught wide open with room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. To the air, it's Kromenhoek. On the move now. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's swarmed by the defense. Well, Kirk is Cincinnati in front at the moment. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So buckle up. This should be a very entertaining final quarter. Who is going to step up and make the decisive plays? I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely made the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Walker. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's got the first and still going. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. He's running out of time here. Powers through. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure you can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
So fourth down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Fights through a tackle. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Tight end goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Quarterback's got it on the option. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 2nd down after that previous play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Sorsby. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Makes the grab. It's Jones. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Breaks an open space. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Powering through the defender. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bearcats.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
64, Mississippi State, 34.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Cromenhoek. It's a quick grab. And it works. The first down to the 35.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game. And, Chris, with this yards on the afternoon, what a day.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And now it's It's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he throws it deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him there.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. And he makes the grab for the two-point try, but there's a penalty marker down. This is going to be a crucial call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.